Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. This is Mike with Nowhere Bound. Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm standing in the garage in front of my Tag Boondock XL Teardrop camper. And Juniper just decided to go inside. As you know, if you've watched some of my other videos, you know that I like to go camping in all 4 seasons, even the winter time. However, heat is an issue. In the past, I've toted around a generator, plugged that in, and ran it all night to stay warm. That's a pain. There's also the buddy heater that a lot of people use. I've used it before, and that doesn't work for me. It's too much moist heat, and it's very hot. I can't run it all night. Many viewers of the channel recommended a diesel heater. However, that would involve carrying around diesel fuel, either putting holes in the camper to run hoses in and out, or keeping a window open all night to run the hose through the window. It just seemed like a big hassle, and it puts out a lot of heat. It's probably overkill. I keep gravitating towards candles, and I think I came up with a really good solution.
What follows is a brief construction montage.
By the end of this video, I'm hoping to have all these ingredients transformed into a nice little efficient heater for the camper. I saw a video from this guy where he used a ammo can and constructed a pretty cool little candle heater out of that. However, I think his was overkill and inefficient. And my idea, I believe, will improve upon that concept. In addition to the ammo can, I have a heat sink made out of aluminum, which aluminum is a great conductor of heat. What else do I have here? There's a couple of USB powered fans. These are designed for cooling electronics. I have a little piece of glass because I'm going to put a window in the heater so that I can monitor the candles and also enjoy the ambient light that it creates. If everything goes as planned, I'm going to have a very efficient, self-contained heater that I can allow to run all night inside of the camper without me having to worry about running out of fuel, consuming batteries. I mean, the fans are going to consume a little bit of energy, but it'll be minimal. I'm pretty excited about it, and I think it's going to work. So let's get started. The first thing I need to do is start chopping this up. There's a machine screw. Okay, we have our heat sink firmly mounted on top of the lid. Here's the bottom view. So the idea is the flame is going to heat this heat sink, and I still have plenty of gaps around the heat sink so that the heat can still ventilate around it, because I don't want it to get too hot inside the box. So I think that turned out pretty good. I didn't cut it very well, but whatever. It doesn't need to be pretty, it just needs to work. Alright, well, I got the hole cut for the window. The heatsink is securely mounted to the lid. I think we can do a little test. This will just give me an idea of how well this is going to work. And I'm just excited. I want to try it. So let's fire it up and see what happens. Okay, it's about 15 or 20 minutes later, and it's almost too hot to hold my hand on it for more than 2 seconds. Yeah, that's nice and hot. So that's exactly what we want. I think this is going to work great. This is exciting. So next step is to drill some holes in the box on the bottom for some ventilation. And I'm also going to run some self-tapping screws up through the bottom so that the candles have something to attach to.
We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
All right, well, here it is. The Beeswax candle heater, patent pending. I'm really curious to find out how well this thing works. So there's only one thing left to do, and that's test it inside the camper. Let's go. Okay, current temperature in the camper is 41 degrees prior to firing up the heater for the first time. One other final touch I should mention is these USB fans that I added to the opposite side of where I'm going to put the heater. These fans are just meant to circulate the air inside the cabin here so that the air just doesn't sit above the heater. I want it to circulate a little bit and just blow the heat around. Alright, so we're going to just let this run. I'll come back and check on it in half an hour.
20 minutes later.
Okay, let's see how we're doing. It does feel warmer in here. Temperature is 45 degrees. Well, it definitely feels warmer in here. I can feel the heat radiating off of the heater, but I can also feel that the warm air is collecting up around towards the ceiling, and that's to be expected because obviously heat rises. So what I did is I took the fans, I moved them from the bulkhead up here to the up on the ceiling, and they're blowing down. The idea is that it's going to force some of that warm air down and create some circulation that way. So we'll see how it goes.
A little later.
Okay, it's 48 degrees. The temperature is increasing steadily in here. It feels comfortable. All right, so the verdict is that the temperature increased in here in an hour by 9 degrees, which is pretty good. That's without any additional body heat sitting close by, and I'm really feeling this heat. You know, I'm going to call this a win, and I'm really happy with the way this turned out. I might make another one eventually and make it look a little nicer. Again, this is just a prototype. I threw it together pretty quickly. But if I want to make it even warmer, I can add 2 more candles in there fairly easily. I think the only other modification is that I'm going to add a board underneath it just to help stabilize it a little bit. I feel completely comfortable letting this run overnight in here while I'm sleeping and taking the chill out of the air. I'll leave the doors shut. I won't ever have to go outside. I'll keep a container in here if I have to pee, which I normally do anyway. And I think it's going to be nice and toasty and comfortable. I'm really excited to actually get out there and go camping with this thing and really put it to the test. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. If you haven't done so already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you nowhere soon. Thanks. Take care.